Let's talk about one of the most important relationships in your child's life, the one they, and you, have with their doctor. And really, it's so much more than just appointments. It's a partnership, one that helps guide their entire journey to a healthy, happy life. I mean, it's the big question, isn't it? It's the one every single parent asks themselves, probably from that first sleepless night all the way to the first day of high school. It's about so much more than just medicine. It's about navigating a path that's always changing.
And that's the key. That's the whole idea we're diving into. You don't just need a doctor you see when there's a problem. You need a real partner, someone who's with you for the long haul, helping you make the best calls for your kids' well-being.
So what does a partner for parenthood actually look like in a medical setting? Well, let's break down the field of medicine that's specifically designed for exactly this role.
And this is it, right here, General Pediatrics. You know, it's not just a service you use when your child is sick. Think of it as a commitment, a promise to be there for their total health, their development, and their well-being as they grow up.
So let's start where it all begins, infancy. The first few years are just so incredibly important, and this is where that foundation of partnership is really built. Take a look at this. It's basically a roadmap for wellness. From that initial newborn check through those key immunizations to tracking milestones and motor skills, it's all part of a proactive plan. And this is why having a consistent partner is a game changer. A doctor who knows your child's history, their baseline, they can spot a tiny little change long before it becomes a big issue. But of course, being a kid isn't all just wellness checks and hitting milestones. You're going to have to navigate the inevitable coughs, colds, and fevers, and this is where a pediatrician's dual role really starts to shine. And this lays it out perfectly. There are two sides to the coin. On the left, you've got proactive care, all the preventative stuff. On the right, responsive care, being that trusted expert when your kid is actually sick. A true partner balances both of these seamlessly. They build that foundation of trust so you feel confident calling them for anything, big or small.
But today's pediatric care goes so much further than just checkups and the common cold. Let's look at some of the other areas where this partnership becomes incredibly valuable.
Just think about all the specific things that can come up. Digestive issues, skin conditions like eczema, even needing advice on travel vaccines. These aren't just one-off problems. A partner who knows your child's history can connect the dots in a way an urgent care clinic just can't. They see the whole picture. And hey, it is not just about physical health. This partnership is also for all those tricky parts of growing up. From sleep issues, the sleep issues, to toddler tantrums and toilet training, a pediatrician is a resource for all of it. They're the person you can turn to when you're wondering, is this normal? For behavior, not just for biology. Okay, let's switch gears and do a little rapid fire round. We're going to tackle some of the most common questions that parents have on their minds. This has to be one of the most stressful questions for any parent, right? Especially in the middle of the night. How do you know when to worry and when to just wait it out?
So the key here is that it's usually a combination of things. A really high fever that just won't go away is one flag. But when you see that, plus other serious symptoms, like a rash or any trouble breathing, that's your sign. That's when you get help right away.
The classic dinner table standoff. It can be so frustrating. Is this just something you have to handle on your own? And the answer is a definite yes. This is exactly what a pediatric partner is for. They can help you figure out if it's just a phase or a real nutritional concern, and they can give you actual strategies and plans to make things better. Now, this can be a really sensitive topic. It's so easy to fall into that trap of comparing your child to others. So what are the real signs you should be paying attention to? The biggest takeaway here is to act early and trust your gut. If you feel like there's a significant delay in the big things, talking, walking, or how they interact with others, bringing it up with your pediatrician is the absolute best first step you can take.
You know, this quote just says it all perfectly. A true partner in your child's health is there for everything, the sick days, the celebrations, and all those little moments in between.
And that really leaves us with one final thought. Is your relationship with your child's doctor just a series of appointments, or is it a genuine partnership? Because having a true partner on this journey, well, that can make all the difference in the world.